shortly. And a few young guns in this one as well. Let's see how they will fare in this final. They are sent to their marks. Men's 200 meters final. Waugh, Weir, Mullings, Anderson, Ashmeade, Forsythe, Kenroy, Anderson, and Jason Young. They are sent to their marks in their set positions. Away they go. Steve Mullings gets a fine start in lane number 3. He's already made up ground on Marvin Anderson. Ashmeade is running well. Kenroy Anderson on the outside runs a good curve. It's Steve Mullings who leads Ashmeade into the straightaway. Anderson coming forward now. Steve Mullings is going further away from the field. Ashmeade is holding on to second. It's going to be a bang-up finish for third. Maria Forsythe looks as if he got that. It's Steve Mullings, 20.09 comes up on the clock. He was rather easy. And I think many expected a much closer race than that. Ashmeade was nowhere to be found. It was a super curve from Steve Mullings, much like he did at the World Championships 2 years ago. And at the end of the day, Hubert Lawrence, it was a no contest.
A super start, a wonderful curve by Steve Mullings. Third in the 100 meters, came past the field. At that time, Ashmeade also going fast in the curve as well. They came off the straightaway together, and then Mullings began to motor. High knees, nice relaxation, had cramp after the 100 final, and here has come back to deliver a fine performance at twice the distance.
And how about Maria Forsythe producing a wonderful stretch run to get by Kenroy Anderson and Marvin Anderson, along with a tiring Warren Weir to snatch that third spot. Wow. Steve Mullings, though, in wonderful form. He wins the men's 200 meters. There he is, 2:08. And must be a big disappointment for Marvin Anderson, Hubert Lawrence. There is the curve again.
Very slow start for Marvin Anderson. And that accentuates a fast curve by Steve Mullings and by Ashmeade. And that time, Kenroy Anderson is in third place. In the straightaway, a big run by Maria Forsythe puts him in third, with Mullings moving further and further away.
Just wonderful performance by Steve Mullings, and you have to feel that with Tyson Gay out, he certainly would be a medal candidate for this event, even more so.
We're going to run down to trackside and Leighton lead. We'll be with Leighton in a moment. Still looking at Steve Mullings, nice high knee drive, and high concentration all the way to the finish, with Forsythe getting third and Ashmeade easing down when he thought he was sure to be on the team.
Very, very relaxed was Steve Mullings in that straightaway. And I think Leighton Levy is...
We'll be with an interview shortly. But in the meantime, the fans are buzzed now. They were buzz on Friday night after the 100 meters. They're buzzing now after that 20.10 run by Steve Mullings. Ashmeade second, Forsythe third, and yes, disappointment for Marvin Anderson.
This must be a major disappointment. Made the final in 2007, but in truth, he hasn't been the same since. Decided just to run the 200 here at the Jamaican trials, and I think he would have expected to be in the top 3, especially having beaten someone like Johan Blake earlier this season. That would have given him tremendous confidence, but just not able to come through with that when it really mattered at the Jamaican Championships.
The results adjusted, 20.11, 20.32 for Ashmeade in second place, a little bit off his 19.95, but on the team. And Usain Bolt, of course, 1986 world leader. That's a powerful team for Jamaica going to the World Championships.
Would love to have had Johan Blake on that one. Big disappointment, he not being able to run the 200. Yeah, there may be slight injury concerns, but nothing that should be too serious.
Did see him tapping his the back of his left thigh after the 100 semis, and happy he got through that without any injury, worsened, and he has enough time to recover and get back to top speed for Diego at the 100.
Of course, the World Championships much later this year than it would normally be. Normally mid-August, thereabout. Now it's all the way towards the end and then runs into September. So lots of time for those who are not necessarily in the greatest of shape now. You've got to be slightly concerned though for the NCAA athletes who have